Hello and welcome back everybody to episode 34 of the Gran Turismo 4 Randomizer mod 100% playthrough. Last time out we did the All-American Championship and won yet another useless prize car. And so now we're going to be taking on the All-Japan GT Championship in the Audi R8 race car. However, despite this not being a very long championship with the way the races are, or at least the length of the races, it's the amount of races that make it as long as it is. However, since we are using the Audi R8, I won't be the one driving it, because it's going to be driven by B-Spec Bob, who is making his full championship debut, because we're going to have to use him for the endurance races, so it's best that we get him some, experience. And I really don't feel like doing a long-ass championship to potentially get a shit prize car. That would just be very, very disappointing series of events. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to go to hotkeys, and I'm going to toggle frame limit's going to become this. And then what's turbo? Clear the turbo. Okay. So this toggles a frame limit, which will make this go by very fast. So we just essentially put B-Spec Bob to work. B-Spec Bob to work. Very easy, very simple. B-Spec Bob has a successful debut in a car that's twice as powerful as its opponents. So you see, in less than, what was that, a minute? Race over and done with. Thanks to the fact that you can turn the frame limiter off, and since odd circuit. You can't keep race to be off. There aren't really that many frames. There's no moving frames that really need to be animated, except for a couple of levels moving around a small track map. So the game can run at insanely high speeds. Like for instance, it's running at anywhere between 4 and 5 times native speed. On top of the fact that B-Spec's running 3 times faster, so you gotta think it's running anywhere between 12 to 15 times faster than regular speed. Always coming up on the field to lap him. Oh, but he won't because he's not being told to overtake. I just make sure to turn the frame limiter back on before he finishes. Alrighty. I could complete the game pretty quickly doing this. And it's technically not cheating because it is a game mechanic. Yeah, I'm speeding it up, but, you know, who really cares? What I'm going to call kindly the B-Spec Bob problem. We're getting close to the endurance races. Oh, and he's lapping the field. Lapping some of the field. B-Spec Bob successful again. Think how easy the endurance races are going to be, how quick they're going to go by. As long as you're in a good enough car, bam. This isn't an endurance race, but this is kind of like a prelude into them. For the most part, I still want to do the majority of racing in B-Spec. But stuff like this doesn't really matter. Okay. 6 left of Fuji. I don't think he's going to lap the JGTC cars here. He's going to come close, though. Not really. She's cutting the chicanes. It looks like he's going to come close, but a good little bit off. Another one for B-Spec Bob. And if B-Spec Bob wins, while it doesn't award me any A-Spec points, it still counts towards the overall completion of the game. Plus, there'd only be one A-Spec point up for grabs. Oh, he is definitely going to lap the field at this race. Potentially, some cars may win. There's a chance he might put a car 2 laps down. B-Spec Bob is popping off. Oh, B-Spec Bob is not having a good time. Not there. He is going to put someone 2 laps down. He's going to put more than one car 2 laps down, isn't he? Put someone 2 laps down? He'd put 2 cars 2 laps down if he didn't have that incident in turn 3 or 4, was it? He would have actually put 4 cars 2 laps down. Everybody was at least 1 lap down. Oh, that was a bloodbath. B-Spec Bob's loving his time in the limelight. I like to believe this is not a track where he's not going to lap anybody with Mercedes. No. That'd be incredible if he managed to lap someone with Mercedes in 7 laps. This Audi R8 is going to get its fair share of views throughout the endurance races. B-Spec Bob's going to get real used to this car. I want him to use it for endurance races. No point in putting him in a car he might lose in. I don't see the point in doing that. Some people might think, oh, well, why would you make, his car so OP? I'm like, I'm not the one racing. I just want B-Spec Bob to win. Look, we're already on race 7. We're not even 10 minutes into the recording. And we won't even be 10 minutes into the recording by the time we finish. Lap to Hong Kong was not long enough to lap anyone. It's a short track, but there's a lot of corners. If there were more straights, I think he would lap someone. Everyone's super is a lot weaker than I would have expected. B-Spec Bob wins at Hong Kong. We're going to be well over 500,000 credits by the time this is over with. 6 laps is nowhere near long enough to lap someone at the full Motegi track. I'm in Minolta. Also, I have not upgraded the R8. I think I changed the oil at one point. B-Spec Bob's having the time of his life out here. Now, I'm aware that the B-Spec driver's skill actually goes up the more they drive, but I don't know what the scale is. I don't know if the amount of A-Spec points it would be on offer convert to, like, B-Spec driver points to, like, add to their skill. So if that was the case, I would just have a maxed out Gran it would be a 200-point A-Spec race, and a car that will easily win the race. And bam. If he couldn't lap the field at 90s Fuji Speedway, he's not going to do it at current Fuji Speedway. This is the GT course. It doesn't have the chicane. This is what Fuji Speedway looks like today. This is the current Fuji Speedway lap. Another dub for B-Spec Bob. And B-Spec Bob is gearing up for the final race of Le Championship at Suzuka Circuit. Only on this screen, though. If you're on the main race screen, the frame limiter is hardly going to do shit. It's going to bounce somewhere between 100 and 200%. And in 13 and a half minutes, a 10-race championship is complete. B-Spec Bob with a dominating performance. Not too surprised. Good job, B-Spec Bob. We have nearly 800,000 credits. And I haven't sold a single prize car. And you have nearly 700,000 credits. Alright, let's see what B-Spec Bob has won us with his brilliant efforts. Well, I believe we have our first repeat prize car of the run. We have our second 110S. We already have one of those, I'm pretty sure. I am actually 100% certain we do. Oh, wait a minute, no! That was the 110S L10A. We have the L10B. So we just won the shittier version of a car we already have. That's on brand. Alright, let's fish around for anything else that we can give B-Spec Bob a run at. How close are we to the endurance races being unlocked? Yeah, we're gonna unlock endurance races with the next thing we complete, pretty much. Pretty much guaranteed. Let's find out what I want B-Spec Bob to complete. We have the Japan Championship. We ought to have a car that's good for that. Sports or standard tires are required. Don't I have that, yes I do. The R34R team. I think this car will be just competitive enough. Competitive enough. To where B-Spec Bob should be able to win in it. I'll leave it stock. B-Spec Bob's got it. Anyone who doubts B-Spec Bob is a damn fool. The NSX Type R is going to be the hardest opponent we have. Let's deal with it. B-Spec Bob will have no problem with it. Right, B-Spec Bob? Turns out B-Spec Bob is not capable of winning that race in that car. Damn it, B-Spec. Damn it, B-Spec Bob. That's a little disappointing. However, it's alright, because even though you need standard or sports tires, I can just throw a set of sports soft tires on this XL Skyline and we're good to go. The Pennzoil XL GTR. Just chuck a set of sports softs on it. Probably comes stock on hards anyways. Well, it comes on medium. How much is a turbo? I don't want to spend money that way. Come on, B-Spec Bob. 474 horsepower should be enough with a JGTC car, right? For using the car he should have been using the prior championship. Audi R8 race car in the JGTC Cup, JGTC car in the Road Car Cup. Trickle down effect, you get what I mean? That means we're actually going to get 2 prize cars after completing this. Not only is the JGTC Skyline more competent, the NSXR isn't even here. I'm going to say that this is the easiest possible field I think you can get. I think the road car limitation probably would have been a good idea for this event. B-Spec Bob's still got a long way to go. Took him 6 laps to get around an RX-8. Granted, it is the Type S, but still, it's a little worrying. Considering we're about to chuck him into endurance races. to turn the frame limiter back on once the event finishes, just to give the emulator a small break. Just so that I don't overwork it. Because then the speed will eventually just get lower. Come on, B-Spec, you got it. All road tricks done the first lap. What I'd like to see. 2041. If he pushes, can he do a sub 2 minutes? What is the lap time difference between 3 and 5? Apparently not very large. As you can see, the frame limiter like dropped to about 140%. Once I guess the standard view, the car reappeared on the screen. Turismo 7, the B-Spec Gran. Use Gran Turismo 4, but it shouldn't be too much of a limitation. B-Spec Bob takes the win. He has now won 2 championships, all on his own. Sure, in grossly overpowered cars. But, you know, what can you do? We're over 750,000. Alright, let's see what our 2 prize cars are, because I'm pretty sure we would have hit 25% completion with that event. I'm assuming they're going to give us the race prize first, and that is... What about 25% completion? Is that any better? Oh no! Damn it. Now I have one. I was like, what are these? Now I have. I like truck. Can you please get a truck? Oh, Lord. 784 horsepower. Oof. Looks like the R8 needs an oil change. The oil doesn't look shitty, but the power number looks shitty. See a visual difference in the oil, but I saw like a 40 horsepower decrease, and I thought maybe I should do something about that. I figure it was the endurance race. I guess we'll do these mostly in order. Yeah. Alright, so next time out, B-Spec Bob will take on the Grand Valley Endurance Race in this absolute fine automobile. See you next time.